The year 2022 will see the debut of several incredible open-world titles. In this video, we'll talk about some games that we can't wait to play. With that said, here is our list for the upcoming open-world games that are due in 2022 in no particular order. Starting off our countdown at number 7, Horizon Forbidden West. This PlayStation exclusive will expand on the enigmatic universe introduced by its predecessor in order to surprise PlayStation users. In this sequel, we may expect improved graphics and gameplay, as well as additional water traversal parts and new mechanical animals. In this action RPG, our main character, Aloy, returns to a new setting in search of finding answers, which will lead her to bigger obstacles in a hostile environment. We're very curious to see what lies in this sequel. Coming in at number 6, Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. The Stalker games are well known for their use of the post-apocalyptic open-world approach. Stalker 2 will send players into a contaminated wasteland surrounded by the Chernobyl nuclear power plant known as the Zone. Players, like in the previous game, will be faced with horrifying mutant creatures and odd abnormalities. The gameplay will be mostly linear, with an intense focus on survival elements in a horror combat hybrid game style. Okay, on to number 5, Gotham Knights. WB Games Montreal is back with another DC Universe game. With the Caped Crusader presumed dead, the game introduces a whole new plot with Bruce Wayne's final message to his Bat family to defend Gotham City and its citizens. The game focuses on Batman's protégés Robin, Batgirl, Nightwing, and Red Hood. So far, we know that this is a 4-player, co-op action RPG that is totally open world from the outset. There will also be a single-player mode, which enables one player to switch between the 4 characters throughout the game. Coming in at number 4, State of Decay 3. This is the third entry in this zombie survival horror franchise. The game is developed for Xbox Series X and PC. Apart from the teaser trailer, there isn't much information about the game available. Overall, this third-person shooter throws players into an open-world setting during a zombie apocalypse, where they must gather supplies and construct fortresses while fighting brain-eating zombie deer and other mutated creatures. A large portion of the game is yet to be revealed, but we anticipate graphics improvements with next-gen consoles. On to number 3, Elden Ring. The game was first announced in E3 2021, and fans have been anticipating its release ever since. Elden Ring's brutal fighting style was inspired by From Software, earlier games such as the Souls series and Sekiro. This time, we have horses to ride over the vast open world, with lots of dangerous enemies to encounter, castles to capture, and tombs to discover. We also anticipate a fast traveling system to traverse quickly in this large open world game. We could anticipate the gameplay with various pathways and even endings. Coming on to number 2, The Lord of the Rings, Gollum. Fans of The Lord of the Rings are eager to get their hands on it and get a glimpse into Gollum's mind. The gameplay follows Gollum's adventure as he searches for his precious, and he is continually torn between his split personalities. The player may control how Gollum interacts and sees his surroundings by selecting which voice to trust and so on. It appears like Gollum has his way with the orcs. Players will travel across Middle-earth, including the mines of Moria and Mirkwood, in this mixed stealth and parkour gameplay. Finally, at number 1, Hogwarts Legacy. The game was planned to be released in 2021, however, it was pushed back to 2022 with no release date. The game takes place in the late 1800s, much before the events of the Harry Potter franchise, and puts you in the role of a new student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We don't know much about the game yet, but we do know that it will be an open-world RPG, where players can freely explore the Forbidden Forest or Hogsmeade Village. And everything that has been shown so far puts it way ahead of expectations. So we can't wait to dive into these open-world titles in 2022. It's going to be a busy year for gamers. Toss your recommendations and opinion in the comments, we want to hear what you're interested in. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy our video. And if you're interested, consider subscribing and ringing the bell so you don't miss out on any of our new game recommendation videos. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.